until I ask you. Before I start, what's the deal with the tantric empowerment? God, that was almost like a what was that guy who had the TV show? Seinfeld. I wish I could imitate him. That'd be perfect. But the whole thing about a tantric empowerment is momentum, energetic momentum, karmic momentum. The idea is this: that this mantra has been in use since before the Buddha, and it's been passed down from teacher to student, in an unbroken chain for well over 25 centuries. But even more than that, it's not just like playing telephone or post office. Is it telephone or post office? I forgot how it works. Because if one person makes a mistake, the next person makes a mistake, and so forth and so on. And until Om Mani Padme Hum becomes, I want to wash your monkey. That's not funny. You should be spiritual. Oh, you can't laugh. There's no laughter in spirituality. Don't you know that? Anyway. That's why people who teach the mantra are supposed to be people who have actually practiced it and accomplished it, who've gathered hundreds of thousands or millions and millions of recitations, who've done more than just mindlessly recite it like a broken record, but actually used it to empower their contemplation and their meditation, not so they can do magic like Neo in the Matrix. Well, that's pretty cool. That'd be kind of fun. But so they can do substantial things, real magic, transformation of the mind and the soul and the heart. What I'm talking about is the pacification of sadness and rage and fear, and the increasing of their joy and their love and the peace. That's real magic. That's the good stuff. Because let's face it, if we all flew like Neo, we'd be bumping our heads. We'd be flying into each other. We'd be drunk flying. And some guy there'd be some guy who would, put hubcaps on his shoes that would spin backwards. So that's the real good stuff. And so the tantric empowerments come from people who've really made it their life and who practiced it until they actually saw changes. Until even their cats saw changes, because cats are a brutal judge of character. Hey, it's you again, huh? Did you bring tuna? What use have I for you? Be gone. Let's scratch me. You gotta love the cats. The antidote for ego is owning a cat. Now, the purpose of an empowerment, to get momentum. So I'm going to give you the empowerment. And so, excellent. Everyone's sitting up. Those of you at home, sit up. If you're on the floor, that's great. If you're on a chair, put your feet flat on the ground. Move your tissue towards the front of the chair so you're not slouching. So your spine is supporting your body weight. Hands up to the side, heart open. And I invite you to imagine what it could feel like if from the center of my forehead, white blessing rays entered your forehead, pervaded your entire body, purified all of your body's negative actions, and lavished you with all of the physical blessings of the Buddha of compassion. Om Mani Padme Hum. I invite everyone now to touch the tip of your middle finger to its thumb. And I invite you to imagine what it could feel like if from the center of my throat, red blessing rays entered your throat, pervaded all of your energy, and your speech component of your mind. So purifying all you of all negative energy and all negative speech, and lavishing you with the verbal blessings and the energetic blessings of the Buddha of compassion. Om Mani Padme Hum. So now I invite you to imagine what it could feel like if from the center of my chest, blue blessing rays now entered the center of your chest and pervaded your entire mind, purifying all of your mental negativities and lavishing you with the blessings of the Buddha of Compassion's mind. As now I recite, Om Mani Padme Hum. And I would invite you to disengage your fingers. Let your fingers splay naturally and gently open, just like mine are right now. And I invite you to imagine what it could feel like if from each of my 64,000 skin pores that are now emitted white, green, yellow, blue, red, and black blessing rays that entered each of your 64,000 skin pores, so pervading your body, speech, and mind in such a way as to make it easier to connect to the Buddha nature that already dwells within you. Om Mani Padme Hum. And now I want everyone to lift their hands, facing their palms towards me like you're a kid playing cops and robbers, playing stick 'em up. And now I invite you to imagine what it could feel like if from all the pores of my palms and my fingers, again rainbow-colored rays enter the pores of your palms and fingers. So awakening, or further awakening, your potential as a healer. Oh.